Hello and welcome everyone. Day one of my greatest Olympic prize is already over. We have already uploaded that in my last video and in the last week. So today is the day two of it, and as I promised, all the important questions are going to be there in my playlist. I can guarantee that that there would be no question that is not discussed in my channel and that comes in your exam. That is my promise, and yes, with that promise we will begin. Whatever questions, leftover questions which we did not discuss with the chapter or after the chapter, we are going to finish it off today. 5 or 4 questions were already done in the last video, so you can check that. And today's video also will include the rest of it from my greatest Olympic prize. So let's begin day 2 of my greatest Olympic prize without any delay. So this is all important questions discussed with answers of day 2 and my greatest Olympic prize, and we are going to discuss this topic's latest few questions which seems to be the most important, and also you cannot do away with it. Okay, so you have to follow this till the exam day, and I hope all this whatever I'm trying to do is for your benefit. So do try to take benefit from here free of cost. You just have to use your internet to use this. So just write it down in your notebook so that when the exam comes, you are totally ready. Question 1. Why is the reference to Coubertin so significant here? Why do you think that Coubertin's reference is important? You see, I will first tell you the complete answer, then I will explain you according to that line. The reference to Coubertin is significant because the incident happened when Hitler was ruling Germany and was feeding the propaganda of Nazi superiority. At that point of time, true sportsmanship was genuinely needed, and Lazlong became a shining beacon of the original intentions of periodic Coubertin. So the idea is Coubertin wanted that friendship, that bond, that brotherhood through that game. So at that time, because of the superiority theory, this and that, there was so much struggle, there was so much upheaval. So that friendship, that Lazlong, who did not have faith in all those fake superiority theories, and he believed in working as a sportsman and being together, the brotherhood between sportsmen. So that is what Coubertin also wanted, and that was what Lazlong and Jesse Owens showed in the end. Mainly Lazlong, through his sportsmanship as well as through his behavior as a good friend, as a sportsman, as a brother. Okay. So I hope question number 1 is fine for you. Question number 2. Evaluate Lazlong as a sportsman and as a friend. So here you will have to discuss in detail how he is both a sportsman, how he is also a friend. What you will write as a friend, you have to write that as a friend when he saw that this person Jesse Owens, who had scored records, and now after coming over here because of that stress and tension, he is unable to even qualify. 2 trials are over, this is the third one, he has to qualify over here. He comes forward to help. He could just do away, he could just have forgotten about it, no, not bothered about it, but he just came in to help, so that an athlete is helping another athlete, this is like brothers, so he should come and help him. And the suggestion that he gave, you can write the suggestion also, helped Jesse Owens to qualify, okay, at the last round. So this way Lazlong was a true friend. Okay, he shared his ideas, he shared his views, that he was just a part of this group of men from of Hitler, but he did not share their views, and that grew the friendship between these two people, different people. And how he is good as a sportsman, you will see that he also broke his own record. He performed very well. Both of them performed very well. He helped Lazlong to perform well. He helped him to qualify. But he himself also broke his own record. But then, of course, Jesse Owens was a bit better than him, and he stood first. He got the gold medal. So here what we can write is, Lazlong was a genuine sportsman as well as a genuine friend. He valued his friendship with Jesse and wanted him to give his best, even if that meant his losing. It may mean his losing, isn't it? If I am helping somebody who is almost as good as me, he may win the Olympic gold. So you just need a very good heart, isn't it? So Lazlong had that. Next. However, he would also give his best and not compromise to let Jesse win, proving that he was a good sportsman and friends. Not that, okay, I have helped you to win and I will help you to win the whole Olympic gold. No, it's not that. He will do whatever he can do on the ground, but not outside the ground, planning and plotting and trying to or thinking that it is good that he cannot play, it is good that he isn't even qualified. It's not that. So he is good as a friend, he is good as a sportsman also. I hope question number 2 is also very clear. Next, move to question number 3. Trace the circumstances in which Jesse Owens achieved his incredible win and a lifelong friendship in Berlin Olympics. So trace the circumstances. How will you frame it? Jesse Owens had arrived with a very anxious state of mind. Due to that, he fouled twice in the trials and was about to get disqualified and from the finals when the advice from Lars Long helped him. That advice from Lars Long helped him to qualify. So that night, Lars Long came to his room and he made a genuine friend. The next day, both he and Lars went out and gave best performances. Jesse turned out to be a better athlete, but Lars was happy that he got a true chance to compete and that too honorably. So, what is the main idea? I told you just the answer. What is the main idea of it? Idea is that Jesse initially was very stressed out, very bothered what would happen, whether he will be able to score well or not. He was worried about all that, and that worry was not letting him even qualify. So soon, with the help of Lars Long, he qualified, and then their friendship grew, and in the end, when the whole thing was over, we realized that both of them performed very well. It's not that anybody left the other one because he or the other person is a friend of his. It is not that. They both performed as well as possible. As possible, they tried. Okay, as much as possible, they tried. But then Lars Long was a little less than Jesse Owens, and therefore Jesse Owens won. So it was an honorable win. It's not that any kind of negativity is there in the air. It's what Pierre de Coubertin actually wanted from the sportsman. So that's all for question number 3. Okay, let's move to question number 4. How does Jesse bring about his expectation and anxiety before the win? See, these questions are similar to one another. But what we have to do is we have to frame it accordingly. We have to know how to frame it. If you write the same answer for all the questions, you will lose marks. So expectation and anxiety before the win, how can you frame this one? Jesse Owens had a lot of expectations for himself. He thought that he has scored so much, he has recorded the best performance among all, and the record number of the record time he has taken to for this races, and also he was very sure that he is going to perform well. So that was the expectation, that although the German people thought they are superior, though they thought about the superiority theory, Hitler is coming, even then he believed that he has performed well, he has practiced well, and he is going to score well. But the problem is, what is the anxiety? Anxiety is also this, that when you have practiced well, you still have that fear within you, whether I will be able to score well, whether I will be able to perform up to the mark, and then again this anxiety and stress will lead to what? Will lead to mistakes, and that mistake was what he was making in the qualifying scores. He could not qualify. First, he almost could not qualify. The 3 trials, the first 2, he fouled. He fouled twice, and the last time he finally managed to win, managed to qualify because he was helped by Lars Long. That was the anxiety. What thing happened because of the anxiety in Jesse Owens. So that's all for question number 4. And yes, here we come to an end with all the questions. I think almost all the questions from this chapter, Greatest Olympic Prize, are discussed here as well as in my last videos. So do check them, and if you have any doubts, you know what to do. You'll write down in the comment section. If you have liked and followed till this much, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. That's all. Hope to meet you in my next video. And yes, even when your exams are over, don't stop following this channel, because we will keep practicing how to speak good English. Okay, you will require this English forever, and so we'll keep practicing. We'll discuss common errors as you have already seen in my channel. That's all. Bye bye everyone.